Networking etiquette. Is networking appropriate business etiquette?
Networking is a contact sport today, and this is what really separates people from mildly successful to massively successful is professional networking, because you've got to target your ideal client.
When are the best times to talk to people at networking events?
In a buffet line at a bar, if you're waiting in the line in the bar, don't talk to anyone. People don't like to talk in the line when they're waiting to get a drink. Isn't that odd? Now, I'll tell you where they do like to talk if you're a networking event is at the dessert buffet line. They're more amenable to talk. So, don't talk in the drink line. Talk a little in the buffet line, and go ahead and feel free to talk in the dessert line. It's all biochemical. People are full now, and they're more congenial, and they're in a better frame of mind, and they're more relaxed now that they're eating.
What is a good way to meet people in networking situations?
The way you make friends in networking is to serve on a committee. Find a group that you like. Ask to be on a committee, whether it's membership or some committee. And that's how you make friends. Some of the best friends I've ever had in my life, I met working on a committee, for 6 weeks. And, we had fun, and we put together a conference, and we enjoyed it, or a dinner, or a fundraiser, find a place to serve, and then serve.
What is the best way to be introduced to people I want to meet at a networking event?
When you go to a networking event, ask the people at the front desk where the name tags are. Who's here? Who should I know? Here's who I am. Who should I know in this room? And when they get here, will you introduce me? It's not a bad idea to just be forceful like that.
Are there different rules of etiquette for a networking event?
I think so. I think, for example, holding a drink in your left hand. So when you shake hands, your hand's not wet and sweaty from holding your drink. I think that's important. Professional networkers don't eat or drink at an event. If the networking event starts at 7, they'll get there at 7. They'll have something to eat. They'll have something to drink. And the rest of their time, they're there to work that room, not play. They don't stand with their friends. They look and speak to other people. They show interest in other people. Always wear your name tag on your right shoulder at networking events, because people reach across your torso and look directly into the name tag so they know who you are. I think that's important. Be curious about other people. Don't try and sell yourself. On the other hand, it's good to have a 5-second elevator pitch and a 10-second elevator pitch to use at networking events. The old adage of a 30-day elevator speech is far too long. No one wants to listen to anybody for 30 seconds. But a 5-second elevator pitch is enough. People ask me, I'm Phyllis Davis. I'm an etiquette expert in American business. Then I'll turn to them and say, and what do you do? Always turn the spotlight on other people and self-forget. If you can engage people and create rapport and still let them know what you do and who you are, you've had a good networking event. If you go home to a networking event and all you've been doing is talking about yourself all night, no one trusts you. No one likes you, and no one trusts you. Just remember that. People want to talk about themselves. They don't want to hear stuff about yourself.
Is it appropriate to spend time with friends at a networking event?
It is all right to talk to your friends at banquets. You're just not going to learn anything or meet anyone new. You sort of wasted your time, unless, you just want to have a good time and you're not there to create business. And there are a lot of networking events that are, strictly enjoyable. But even if I go to a networking event with my husband, who I adore being with, we split up. And I see him in an hour. Because we want to meet new people. We got dressed up. We drove all that way. We're going to be there for an hour. Let's make the best use of our time.